So out here, Heart of Nature, we're just recording a beautiful video out here, and let's just not say video, multiple videos, because I'm gonna be honest, I have to get some reps in. Maybe not for this long form thing I'm doing right now, because the other reps behind it gave me confidence. And that's what we got to talk about in this video, is putting in the time, putting in those reps to actually become a better version of yourself. Because at times it's going to get tough. At times we're not going to feel like we're actually confident enough, or we have the knowledge to help somebody else. But everybody actually has something that will help others. There is something to give. There's something to bring to the table. And at times, some people just don't deserve your presence. Some people just don't deserve the gift, because you have tried over and over to fix other people, but you don't have to try that. You have to let the people that deserve to come into your life actually come into your life. You cannot force anybody into your life. You cannot force your way into anybody else's life. You're gonna have to be somebody who takes the solo journey to figure out who you are within and who should actually be in your circle or in your tribe. That is what it's about. It's about understanding who you are and having the discernment of, is this person actually good for me? Is this situation good for me? And if you don't have that ability to trust your gut, to trust your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, trust something, trust God, then you're gonna always be falling behind in life. That is not what you want to be doing right now, because when you start falling backwards or you stay stagnant, you're just blocking the blessing. You're not actually accepting abundance. You're not being somebody who is grateful, and gratitude is the attitude that we must bring into this life. I know I'm probably talking 1,000 miles per hour, but I'm just very excited, and I feel like if I stop, maybe things won't keep on flowing. But I need to remind myself that everything is going to work out. And that's always coming from the back of my mind while I'm recording. It's funny, it's like we don't just have one mind, we have multiple minds that spill out multiple sources, from multiple sources even. Universe is a crazy thing once you actually wake up to all of the esoteric and the spiritual wisdoms. Nothing against religion, but sometimes if you're boxed into that, it will not allow you to actually learn things that can help you and help other people. I am a servant of God, and if you believe in a higher power, you are also a servant of God. And you have to realize that there is something you can provide to others or your creator. And there's all different types of religion that say you have to do this and that. But what really matters is what's in the heart, and that's my opinion. You don't have to trust what I say, because I trust what I say. I have to trust what I say. If you don't trust what you say, then what really matters? And sometimes you're gonna have to trust other people. If you have trust issues, you're gonna have to trust other people. I say this because I've struggled with it for many, many years, and I just have to let go. It's like sometimes people are not going to deliver, and that's okay. You do not have to put all this emphasis on somebody delivering a result. Do not get attached to that, because what matters at the end of the day is that you walk your path and that you get those reps in. It is about actually putting the time in and actually learning and becoming a better version of yourself. This life, and maybe this body and this dimension, this world, this universe, it's once, right? So you have to take advantage of it, especially when time is short. It is not promised either. So you have to take advantage and put in those reps. But you can't just be doing something to just be doing something. You have to actually have your heart in it. You have to actually know that there's a reason behind it. And there's going to be times where you have to sit down and just be. Nothing else matters. The paycheck, the bills, the business, the family, nothing matters. It's just that you're present and you detach for just a little bit. We have to have a balance. Sometimes we're going to have to detach and just relax. See, sometimes you just got to relax. Sometimes you just need to slow it down, and better thoughts come, better feelings, better emotions, but better everything just starts to come from it when you just detach. Now, it may seem as if I'm giving all types of different information, but that is just what needs to come out. A lot of things need to be out. They need to come to the surface. You can't just bottle things up, because one thing you say, one idea that you have can change your reality. It can change somebody else's. So make sure that you're able to freely speak. And I'm not saying give away the blueprint, give away the plans the entire time, because when you do that, that is also blocking your own blessings. Sometimes you have to shut up and do what you have to do. Once you get it done, once you learn how to actually do something and achieve something, then you share. Don't just tell everybody what you want to do or what you're going to do, because that doesn't help. But I know I started off this video talking about the reps, and I know clarity and focus is important in a video, because some of us struggle to stay focused in this reality and actually learn how to achieve something, how to get better on some type of level. And that's what it's going to take. It's just going to take realizing that not everything is meant to be perfect the first time, the second time, or even the 100th time. It may take you 10,000 times before you actually achieve it. You know, I think that bug's pretty annoyed with me, but I'm not annoyed yet. But yeah, it's going to take hundreds and thousands of reps to actually become the master of what you're teaching, what you're doing. And that is crucial. You got to realize everything will come with the right energy, the right focus, and the right timing. Don't give up. Don't give up, because you're so close. You are 3 feet from gold. That story is an amazing story, because they were so close. They were there. The gold was right there, but they gave up too soon. And you can't be the person that gives up too soon. And if it's something you don't like, I always say, get out. Get out like it's a burning house fire. If you don't like it, get out. Don't waste any time. Sometimes you might have to waste a little bit of time, but realize that you're going to have to do something to pivot out of it. You're going to have to do something to escape. You got to always find a way out. If you're not somebody who's going to find that way out, you're stuck. It's like the Matrix. This is the Matrix. This is all a fantasy reality. It's a dream world. And to actually escape the Matrix requires that you go in. You figure out how this mind works. You figure out how your spirit works, how your soul works, how everything works. You have to figure it out. You're not going to know everything in this lifetime, but you have to figure something out. You have to become the master. You have to actually create the reality that you want. And some things are destined. Some things are truly destined. Sometimes God has a plan for you, but you have to keep on moving. You have to keep on putting in the reps. You have to keep on taking the steps, so the path is blazed for you. And I remember I told a buddy of mine, I'm a trailblazer. And he's like, well, technically, if you blaze a trail, that's not sustainable. And I'm not meaning that I'm gonna blaze some trails, brother. I mean, like, I'm going to do something. I'm gonna pave the way. And back to what I'm saying, it's like you put those steps in, the trail will be blazed for you by the grace of God, through the power of God, through the power of your actual mind and actually trusting things. Because faith is the catalyst to moving to where you want to be. And it's that simple. It's really, really simple. I know I'm out here just speaking my mind, speaking my thoughts. And I know that one day these videos are going to pop off. And that's why I'm talking about these reps. And maybe some people don't believe in me right now. And that doesn't matter. I believe in myself. If you got to this point in the video, write this in the comments or send me a message if you know me. Say, I believe in myself. I have faith that everything is going to work out. Either one of these two, just to confirm that you actually made it this far in the video. Because some people are going to tell you that they watch your videos or that they are actually there. But the ones that actually hear it out and actually make it to that point of the message, they're the ones who actually care about what you have to say. And at times, sometimes nobody will say a word. Nobody will leave a like. That's going to be the moment that you want to quit. And I'm not just talking about content creation. I'm talking about in anything. It doesn't have to be a like. It doesn't have to be a comment. But sometimes you're not going to get that validation, and you don't need that validation. You just have to realize that everything you need is within you, and to just keep on going regardless of how hard it gets. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm just glad to be on a higher quality camera right now and just consistently giving something, consistently doing what I love to do. And you guys will do the same. I know you will. And if not, I hope you guys do it. But we're going to sign off and get this uploaded. Peace.